everybody, thanks so much for watching. My name is Brooke and I'm a homeschool mom of 2 girls, and today I'm going to share 3 different incentives that we have used in our homeschool over the course of the last couple of years that we've been homeschooling. And they are all different. They all kind of address different things, but they're all positive reinforcement. And the reason I do that is because I wanted our school day and our kind of our school vibe or whatever to be really positive. And for a very short period of time, I used kind of negative reinforcement. I was taking screen time away when they weren't doing what they were supposed to be doing, and that carried over into our evening. And so whenever they had like a bad school day or whatever and they lost their movie time, then that affected our evening. And for me, I like that cutoff. When school's over, and we wipe the slate clean. You know, if we've had a really, rough day, I don't want that to carry over into our evening. I want to just, it's still, it's mom and dad and family time. And so we have been doing positive reinforcement, and I really like that. That's that's what's been working for us. So the first thing that we did, and I implemented this our first year. Yes, Cameron? Cameron just walked in. You want to be in the video, sis? Okay. So the first thing that we started doing was kind of addressing behaviors in our homeschooling. And not that they were like hitting and kicking or anything like that, but just kind of a positive attitude. When I said it's time to start school, they needed to come and they needed to sit down with a good attitude, open up their notebooks, and be ready for the day. And so one thing that I did was whenever they did do those things, when they had a positive attitude and just did good deeds or whatever, then they would get one of these little pom-poms, and we called them balls. And I would just say, "Oh, I'm so proud of you. You did such a great job. You came right when I said," hold on just a second. Okay, so whenever I saw them doing something good, I would reward them with one of these balls. And they had their own little glass container, so they could always see however many they had. And they could accumulate them, and then they could cash them in. So I saved this. 5 is $1. 10 was a free chore, which meant they could get out of a chore that day. 20 was $5. 30 was a trip to DQ with their dog or their cat, which one. 40, I would clean their room. And 50 was a date night with me or their dad or both. And so what I found was that they never cashed these in. I mean, Ashley, I think, cashed in a couple times to get a room clean. And I actually have it wrote on the back here, however many they have left. Like Cameron, just from last year, she still has 61 of these left that she's never cashed in. And Ashley has 98. So they liked earning the balls. They liked seeing it go into their jar, but they never really cashed them in. So, but it did help. It was definitely positive reinforcement. They would be like, "Mom, did you see me what I just did? Can I have a ball?" So that was the first thing. Oh my gosh. That was the first one that we did. Okay. The second one was something that I got off of, the idea I got off of Erica over at Confessions of a Homeschooler. And this one was a big hit. So we got these little erasers. Tons of them. You can see here, tons of these, whole thing of them. And the thing that I was finding was that the girls were just kind of flying through their work and not really doing the best job, just trying to get it done. And so I started saying, okay, if you get 100 on your spelling or your math, because those were 2 subjects that I could actually grade, then you would get an eraser. And so I found that helped them and motivate them to do better work. And so each day, these are, I've talked about my girls liking Littlest Pet Shop. So a lot of these are Littlest Pet Shop sizes. And so that was one thing that they really liked, was that they could play with them immediately. It was like that instant gratification. So we really liked that, didn't we, Cam? Okay. And so then at the end of hold on just a sec.
Shelly.
Okay, I forgot something, so I had to go back and get it. All right, so the thing that we started at the end of last school year, and it's kind of carried on throughout the summer, is things when the girls do extra school work. And what brought this on was I bought Ashley these spelling flashcards, which I've done a nice little review on those if you want to go back and check that out. And I don't know about your kids, but my kids are not super motivated at the end of the school year. So for me to say, hey, let's do some extra schoolwork after you just finished a whole day of school, she was kind of like, what? So I made it kind of a little system that she could earn prizes for doing these words. And what I came up with was for every 12 words that she masters, that's $1. But I don't give them money because for Ashley, that's not really motivation because she doesn't really like to shop. So what we decided to do, Cameron and I went shopping, and Cameron picked out things that she wanted for her prize box, and I'll show you what she has to do here in a sec. But for Ashley, we took pictures of toys and stuff. We mainly went to Five Below and sent them to her dad's phone, and so she just said yes or no, yes or no. So we filled up her prize bag with things that she really wants that motivates her to work for those. So some of the things, let's see, this is, let's see here. So like she wants this little dresser, and it's just from Dollar Tree. So all she has to do is master 12 words to get this. You want to share something else? She's got this little gadget, I don't know. Fidget cube, okay. And it was $1.50, so she has to master 18 words to get that. And so this is a pretty big item. This was a $5 item, so she has to master 60 words to get this. So it's kind of fun. They get things that they want that they don't have to spend their money on, and they get to work a little bit, do some extra work for me to kind of help them out. Okay? And so for Cameron, hold on. So for Cameron, she was like, well, what about me? I want to earn some stuff. So what we came up with for her, she has all kinds of stuff that she wants to earn. A lot more stuff. But I bought these for her to do. And so we decided that for every $1, she has to do 2 of these Smarty Pants puzzles. Which
I never do them because they're so hard.
Well, and she flew through these things. You flew through these things. So this is actually done. So I kind of kept having to come up with other stuff. We had these, so she's done some of these. She's doing these. And this, I don't know if this, I got this, secondhand or whatever. But what this is she has these little markers, and so she marks the countries.
Markers.
Well, they are kind of like markers. Here, let me just show you. So for every 2 puzzles, she earns $1. So like this country here, it points to it. And she's gotten to where she just did South America, all the countries of South America without even looking. Because I'll let her look up the answers or whatever as she's doing them. But she just did South America without looking. She also does these, some of these and then she also does this, some of the daily reading practices. Which these things are things that we would end up doing during the school year. But she's doing them during the summer, so that's fine. That's just less stuff that she's going to have to do during the school year. So let's show them some of the stuff that you can earn. So she got this at the Dollar Tree. This was in a video. So she has to do 2 puzzles to earn this. Not too bad. And this was $3. She got this at Five Below, so she has to do 6 puzzles to earn this.
That's not a Five Below. This was at Ollie's.
Oh, at Ollie's. Sorry. Okay. And then this was $5, so she'll have to do 10 puzzles to earn that. So it's kind of fun. I really like that they're getting things that they really like instead of, me going out and picking out stuff. And they're all about $5 or below. That makes it feasible and keeps them motivated. So thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a really fantastic weekend. And if you are a first-time homeschooler, this is your first year, this is hopefully some encouragement that days are not going to go fantastic, and sometimes you just need to encourage your kids just a little bit. I will say one thing that I forgot to say. So when we did this system, the reason that they got like trips to DQ and dates with mom and dad and that sort of thing was because our house was it was on the market. It was up for sale. So I didn't want to bring in a bunch of extra, toys. I mean, we were in the process of getting rid of toys. So, if you're kind of in a situation like that where you're like, I don't want any more stuff in our house, reward your kids with, cute little things like that. Like I'll do a chore, or you get out of doing a chore, or I'll clean your room or something like that. So whatever motivates your kids. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.